Let's make an 8-bit coin sound effect. So yeah, for this sound, I am going to be using Faceplant. I'm going to use a square wave. For our modulators, I'm going to click on the LFO, come over here to the preset, go to Arpeggios, and click on Major. And this is going to be automating our semi-cent for our analog generator. And so I'm just going to modulate that. I'm going to right-click and hit 55. So it goes up pretty high. And then for the rate of this LFO modulator, I'm going to right-click that and type in 8. I'm also going to turn the modulator off. Go ahead and just insert some MIDI here. I'm just going to make a very short MIDI note. It doesn't have to be too long, so something like that. Alright, that's perfect right there. And as you can already hear, it sounds already like a coin. And the first thing I went ahead and did was added a bit crush. I set the bits to 8. Since it's a 8-bit coin effect. Then I went ahead and turned down the rate of the bit crush. So I think I set it to around like 3000. It doesn't actually really matter, just to your liking. I just set it to around 3000 kilohertz. Then I also went ahead and added a filter. And this is going to be a high-pass filter. And I'm just going to group these and call them effects. And then the last thing that I went ahead and did was added a delay. So for this, I'm just going to grab a snap heap, do some parallel processing, add a delay, set it to around 100 milliseconds. And then, of course, turn the mix all the way up. So the mix for this delay is just going to be our gain down here. And so it sounds like this. That is perfect. And that is pretty much how you make the coin sound effect. And of course, you can get different sounds by adjusting the semi-cent of our analog generator. And of course, you can turn off the bit crush so it doesn't downsample our recording here. And you can get like a higher pitch coin sound effect. But the bit crush is really nice to add the like old school kind of video game sound effect. And if you guys want to take it a step further, what I did was I recorded this into a separate audio track. So I'm going to set this to resampling and record this. What I did was I pretty much actually, let me go into the sample first, turn off the warp, and then I'll do this. So I pretty much duplicated this 3 more times. I turned off the grid. I grouped the tracks, turned this down to -5 decibels, turned this one down to 6, turned this one down to 8, and then turned this one down to 10. So that way our original sample is the main sound effect that you're going to hear. And then yeah, you can just mess with the audio samples. So for the second track, I'm going to go ahead and turn the pitch up a little bit to around like 3. For the third one, I'm going to turn that up even more. And then for the fourth one, that'll be our highest pitched one, so I'll turn it to like 12 or so. And then I just moved each sample instead of the audio tracks, kind of like this. And then you get this sound effect. That's a little too fast for me, so I'm going to go ahead and just move these over a little bit more. And so yeah, you can just play around with the samples or the sample recording. And then you can go ahead and insert another audio track and sample that. And so I'm going to go ahead and turn the grid back on, record this. And now you got a collecting coin sound. Or maybe an upgrade sound, or yeah, whatever you guys like. And then of course, you can also mess with the pitch of this to get different sound effects. And that's how I got those different sound effects in the intro of the video. But yeah, that's how you make an 8-bit coin sound effect. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Adios.